Welcome back to this channel. So today I want to do something a little different because most of the time we talk about geopolitics. We talk about empires, wars, the collapse of the global order, and the things are extremely important. But today I want to talk about and bring all of that analysis, all of that structural thinking, and I want to apply it to something that affects every single person watching me right now. So today I want to talk about money. Yes, significantly I want to talk about a trick, and I am going to call it a trick because that is exactly what it is. That the top 1% of wealthy people in the world used to keep getting richer, not just in good time, but in every economic condition, right? Not in just good times, but in every economic condition, in recession, in wars, in inflation, in crisis, always getting richer. And the reason most people do not know about this trick is very simple. Yes, let's understand it, but before we engage into this discussion and dive deeper into the details, just hit the like button and subscribe for more updates. So let us begin now. The system does not teach it, the financial media does not explain it clearly, and the banks, the people who benefit most from you not knowing this, they certainly are not going to explain it to you. They don't. So today I am going to explain it clearly, simply with examples. And by the end of this lecture, you will understand something that most people spend their entire life knowing this. And that knowledge, if you act on it, can genuinely change your financial future. Right? So let's begin. First, I want to ask you a question, and I really want you to think about this. How do you currently think about investing? Most people, and I have spoken to thousands of students and adults about this. Most people think about investing like this: you earn money from your job, you save some of the money, then you put that saved money into something, stocks, a saving account, maybe a property, and you hope it grows. And when you need money, you sell some of it and use the cash. That is the model. Earn, save, invest, and sell when you need money. Now that model is not wrong exactly. It will slowly build wealth over time. But it has one enormous problem that nobody talks about, and that problem is called the tax event. Every time you sell an asset, every time you sell a stock, every time you sell a property, you trigger what is called a capital gain tax. If you bought something for $10,000 and it grew to $50,000 and you sell it, the government take a percentage of that $40,000 of profit. So in America, depending on your income bracket and how long you hold the asset, that can be anywhere from 15% to over 20% in federal tax alone, plus state taxes in many places. So you might pay $8,000 to $10,000 in taxes just on that one sale. Now multiply that across a lifetime of investing. Every time the market goes up and you sell, every time your property appreciates and you cash out, every time you take profit, you are paying a tax again and again. And this is perfectly fine. This is just how the system works for ordinary people. Because here is what top 1% figured out a very long time ago. They found a completely legal way to access the value of their growing wealth, to spend it, to live on it, to invest it in more assets without ever selling, without ever triggering a tax event ever. And this strategy has a name, and it is one of the most important thing I have ever taught. It is called buy, borrow, die. Let me explain this carefully, because once you understand the three steps, you will understand the entire game, and you will understand why the rich keep getting richer while everyone else keeps paying more. Step 1, buy. The first step is simple. You buy assets that go up in value over time. Real estate, stocks, index fund, a business you own, private equity stakes, growing companies. The key rule, and this is critical, is that you buy and sell. You do not trade. You do not take profits. You buy quality assets and you let them grow for years, for decades, without selling now. Most people understand this. Warren Buffett has been saying this for 60 years. Buy good assets and hold them for long term. The US stock market over its entire history has returned approximately 10% per year on average. Real estate in growing city has returned similarly. The math of compound growth over time is extraordinarily powerful. If you invest $10,000 today and leave it for 30 years at 10%, you end up with $1,74,000 without adding a single dollar. That is the power of long-term holding. But here is the problem that most long-term investors eventually face. Life happens. You need money. Maybe you want to buy a second property. Maybe you want to start a business. Maybe you just want to improve your lifestyle. And traditional answer is sell some asset, pay your taxes, use the cash. The wealthy have a completely different answer, and that is step 2. Step 2, borrowing. This is the step that nobody teaches you. This is the trick. Instead of selling your asset, you need money. Instead of triggering tax event, you borrow against your asset. You use your portfolio of stock or your property or your business equity as collateral for a loan, and you take out cash. Now here is the magical thing about this. Borrowed money is not income. It is not taxable money, right? The government does not tax loans. So when you borrow $2 lakh against your stock portfolio, you pay zero tax on that 2 lakh borrowed money. You can use this money for anything. You can buy another property. You can invest in a business. You can pay for your children's education. You can simply enjoy your life. And your original portfolio keeps growing untouched because you never sold it. Let me give you a concrete example to make this real. Imagine you built a stock portfolio worth $1 million over 20 years. That portfolio has gone up significantly from your original investment. If you sell $2 lakh worth of stock, you might pay $40,000 to $50,000 in capital gains tax. You walk away with $1,50,000 in usable cash. But if instead you go to a bank or a brokerage and you use that $1 million portfolio as collateral for a loan, you can borrow $2 lakh in cash immediately. You pay zero tax. You walk away with full $2 lakh, and your $1 million portfolio keeps compounding and growing while you use the borrowed money. The interest rate on such loan, what are called securities-based lines of credit, is typically between 6 to 9% currently. And your portfolio is growing at historically 10% per year on average. So you are borrowing at 6% and your collateral is growing at 10%. You are making money, right? And you are getting wealthier. Thank you.